When you look at your cat, you probably assume they're comfortable in your home. After all, they have food, a warm place to sleep, and someone who cares about them. From the outside, it seems like the perfect life. But what if some of the things we do every single day are quietly hurting our cats without us realizing it? Most cat owners love their pets deeply. They want to do the right thing. Yet cats are masters of hiding discomfort. It's part of their survival instinct. In the wild, showing weakness could make them a target for predators. So even when something is bothering them, many cats stay silent. That means small mistakes in the way we interact with them can build stress over time without us noticing. And the worst part is that many of these things feel completely normal to humans. But once you understand what they are, the way you see your daily interactions with your cat might change forever. Let's start with something that happens in almost every home. 1. Staring directly into your cat's eyes. Have you ever looked at your cat and held eye contact for a few seconds? Maybe you were just admiring them or trying to get their attention. To us, eye contact often means connection. It's how humans communicate interest, affection, and attention. But in the animal world, a direct stare can mean something very different. For many species, prolonged eye contact is a threat. Predators stare at prey. Rivals stare before a confrontation. In cat language, holding a strong gaze can signal tension rather than affection. That's why some cats turn their heads away when you look at them for too long. They're not ignoring you. They're actually trying to calm the situation down. Many behaviorists recommend something called the slow blink instead. When you soften your gaze and slowly blink at your cat, you're sending the opposite message. You're saying that you trust them. And surprisingly, many cats will blink back. It's a quiet conversation, happening without words. 2. Forcing physical affection. Cats can be incredibly affectionate, but their version of affection is very different from ours. Humans often show love through hugs, holding, and constant touching. But for many cats, being picked up or squeezed too tightly can feel overwhelming. Imagine being lifted off the ground by a giant creature without warning. Even if that creature loves you, it would still feel unsettling. Some cats tolerate being held because they trust their owners, but tolerance is not the same as enjoyment. A cat who suddenly stiffens, flicks their tail, or tries to wiggle free is sending a clear signal. They're asking for space. Respecting those signals is important. The more a cat feels in control of their interactions, the safer they feel around you. And when a cat feels safe, affection tends to happen naturally. 3. Sudden loud noises. Cats experience the world through extremely sensitive hearing. Their ears can detect frequencies far beyond what humans can hear. That ability helps them survive in the wild, allowing them to pick up the faint sounds of prey moving through grass. But inside a home, those same sensitive ears can make everyday noises feel overwhelming. Slamming doors, shouting across rooms, dropping objects, or blasting music can create bursts of stress that humans barely notice. You might see your cat suddenly run out of the room or hide under furniture when a loud sound happens. That reaction isn't dramatic, it's instinct. To your cat, a sudden loud noise could mean danger. Keeping your home environment relatively calm and predictable can make a huge difference in how safe your cat feels.
4. Moving their food and litter box too often. Cats are creatures of routine. Their sense of territory is incredibly strong. They memorize the layout of their environment and rely on that stability to feel secure. When something important suddenly moves, especially something like a litter box or food bowl, it can create confusion and stress. Imagine waking up one morning and finding that your kitchen has been moved to another room without warning. You'd probably feel disoriented. Cats feel the same way. Behavior experts often recommend keeping essential resources in consistent locations. If changes are necessary, introducing them gradually helps cats adapt without feeling like their territory has been disrupted. 5. Punishing your cat. When a cat scratches furniture, knocks something off a table, or jumps somewhere they shouldn't, it's easy to feel frustrated. But punishment rarely works with cats the way people expect. Cats don't connect punishment with past actions the same way humans do. If you yell at your cat or spray them with water, they usually don't interpret it as a lesson about what they did wrong. Instead, they associate the negative experience with you. That can damage the sense of trust they have in their environment. More importantly, most bad behaviors in cats are actually natural instincts. Scratching keeps their claws healthy. Jumping allows them to explore vertical space. Knocking objects off surfaces can simply be curiosity in action. Redirecting behavior works far better than punishment. Providing scratching posts, climbing spaces, and interactive play gives cats appropriate outlets for their instincts. And when their instincts are respected, unwanted behaviors often fade on their own.
6. Ignoring their need for play. Even the most relaxed house cat still carries the instincts of a hunter. In the wild, cats spend much of their time stalking, chasing, and capturing prey. Those behaviors are deeply wired into their brains. When cats live indoors without opportunities to express those instincts, the energy has nowhere to go. Over time, that can lead to boredom, stress, or even behavioral problems. Play is not just entertainment for a cat, it's mental and physical stimulation. A simple feather wand or toy mouse can trigger the entire hunting sequence: stalking, chasing, pouncing, and capturing. And after a good play session, many cats become noticeably calmer. It's the closest thing they have to a successful hunt. 7. Ignoring subtle signs of stress. Cats rarely express discomfort in obvious ways. Instead, they communicate through small changes in behavior. A cat who suddenly hides more often, stops playing, eats less, or becomes unusually quiet might be experiencing stress. Other signs can include excessive grooming, tail flicking, or changes in sleeping habits. Because cats are so good at masking discomfort, these signals can be easy to overlook. But paying attention to those small shifts can make a huge difference. Sometimes the cause is environmental. A new pet, a new person in the house, or even rearranged furniture can disrupt a cat's sense of territory. Other times, the cause might be physical discomfort that requires a visit to the veterinarian. Either way, noticing those signals early allows you to respond before the stress becomes more serious.
Cats may be quiet creatures, but they are constantly communicating with us. You just have to know how to listen. Living with a cat means sharing space with a creature whose instincts were shaped long before human homes existed. They aren't trying to be difficult, they're simply responding to the world the way nature designed them to. And when we learn to see the world through their perspective, something interesting happens. The relationship becomes easier. Your cat begins to relax more. Trust grows stronger, and those quiet moments of connection start to feel deeper than ever. Because to your cat, safety isn't about a warm bed or a full food bowl. It's about understanding. And when your cat feels understood, that's when the real bond begins.